the 21st century has seen its fair share of shocking crime scandals. Cases that have gripped the world, exposed dark secrets, and left society questioning the very systems meant to protect us. From corporate fraud that stole billions to celebrity crimes that shattered public trust, these cases remind us that crime has no boundaries. In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the most jaw-dropping crime scandals of the modern era. Cases that shook governments, ruined reputations, and left lasting impacts on history. Stay tuned as we uncover the chilling details behind these real-life criminal events. 1. The Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme. In one of the biggest financial crimes in history, Bernie Madoff masterminded a Ponzi scheme that defrauded investors of an estimated $65 billion. Madoff, once a highly respected financier, lured wealthy individuals, charities, and banks into his fraudulent investment firm, promising consistent high returns. But in reality, he was using new investors' money to pay off old investors, all while enriching himself. When the 2008 financial crisis hit, investors tried to withdraw their funds, exposing the massive fraud. Madoff was arrested, sentenced to 150 years in prison, and his name became synonymous with white-collar crime. The scandal not only destroyed lives, but also raised serious questions about financial oversight. 2. Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking ring. Jeffrey Epstein, a wealthy financier with deep connections to powerful figures, was at the center of one of the most horrifying scandals of the century. For years, Epstein ran an underground sex trafficking ring, exploiting young girls and allegedly providing them to influential men. His connections to celebrities, politicians, and royalty made his crimes even more shocking. Arrested in 2019, Epstein was found dead in his jail cell under controversial circumstances, fueling conspiracy theories about who might have wanted him silenced. The case exposed the dark underbelly of the elite world and sparked global outrage. 3. The Enron scandal. The Enron Corporation, once one of the most powerful energy companies in the world, collapsed in 2001 due to one of the largest corporate frauds in history. Enron executives manipulated financial records, hiding massive debts and inflating profits to deceive investors. When the fraud was exposed, the company collapsed, wiping out billions in retirement savings and leaving thousands of employees jobless. The scandal led to the imprisonment of top executives and forced reforms in corporate accounting laws. It remains a textbook case of corporate greed and corruption. 4. The Vatican Bank scandal. The Vatican Bank, officially known as the Institute for the Works of Religion, has been linked to multiple financial scandals, but the most shocking came in the 2010s, involving money laundering, corruption, and connections to organized crime. Reports suggested that the bank had secretly handled millions for mafia groups and corrupt politicians. The scandal led to resignations, arrests, and an urgent call for reform within the Catholic Church's financial system. Despite efforts to clean up its image, suspicions around the Vatican Bank's dealings continue to this day. 5. The NXIVM cult scandal. What started as a self-help organization turned into one of the most disturbing cult scandals of the 21st century. NXIVM, led by Keith Raniere, was exposed as a secretive and abusive group that enslaved women, branding them and forcing them into sexual servitude. The group's so-called elite members included wealthy business figures and Hollywood actresses, making the case even more shocking. In 2020, Raniere was sentenced to 120 years in prison, and his followers faced legal consequences. The NXIVM case revealed the dark reality of manipulation, abuse, and power in cult organizations. 6. The FIFA corruption scandal. In 2015, one of the biggest scandals in sports history was uncovered. High-ranking officials in FIFA, the world's football governing body, were accused of bribery, fraud, and corruption on a massive scale. Officials allegedly accepted millions in bribes in exchange for influencing tournament locations and broadcasting rights. The scandal led to multiple arrests, resignations, and bans, shaking the foundations of the most popular sport in the world. It also exposed how deep corruption ran within international sporting organizations. These crime scandals are just a few examples of how power, greed, and corruption can lead to shocking consequences. From financial fraud to human exploitation, these cases serve as a chilling reminder that crime exists in all corners of society. What do you think was the most shocking crime scandal of the 21st century? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories, investigations, and shocking scandals from around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.